Gonna let you take it home.
Take it home. Take it home.
Ain't nobody's the most exciting.
Yeah. I can do that D as you get the melody.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song and let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. To the moon, let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song, let me sing forevermore. You are all I long for, all I worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, in other words, in other words, I love you. telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I heard he sang a good song. I heard he had a style, and so I came to see him and listen for a while. And there he was, this young boy, a stranger to my eyes, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. I felt all flushed with fever, embarrassed by the crowd. I felt he found my letters and read each one aloud. I prayed that he would finish, but he just kept right on, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life with his words, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song, strumming my pain with his fingers, singing my life, killing me softly with his song, killing me softly with his song, telling my whole life with his words, killing me softly with his song. My life, my life, my life in the sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Everybody. Folks, get down, get down, get down. Folks, get round in the sunshine. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers in the sunshine. Oh, feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel when I'm feeling. Oh, feel what I feel, what I feel, what I feel when I'm feeling. Oh, feel what I feel in the sunshine. So I'm gonna do what I do, what I do, what I do when I'm doing. Hey, do what I do, what I do, what I do when I'm doing. Oh, do what I do in the sunshine. Say what I say, what I say, what I say when I'm saying. Say what I say, what I say, what I say when I'm saying. Say what I say when I say, when I'm saying. In the sunshine, hey. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers in the sunshine. No, 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 no. Da 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 da, oh, baby. Wah wah, da wah 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 wah. So da 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 da. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers. Just bees and things and flowers in the sunshine. Oh, bum, 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 bum. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm from the side of the day. Oh, sunshine, sunshine. Sunshine, everybody. Everybody love the sunshine. Everybody sunshine, sunshine. Everybody loves the sunshine. Captured effortlessly, that's the way it was. Happened so naturally, did not know it was love. The next thing I felt was you holding me close. What was I gonna do? I let myself go, and now we're flying through the stars. I hope this night will last forever. I've been waiting for you, it's been so long. I knew just what I would do when I heard your song. I filled my heart with the bliss, it gave me freedom. I want this dream to be real, I needed someone. I make a wish upon a star, I hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better than you. I wait for night time to come to bring you to me. Can't believe I'm the one. I was so lonely, feel like no one can feel. I must be dreaming. I want this dream to be real, I need this feeling, and make a wish upon a star, and hope this night will last forever. Oh, 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 ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better than you. First you put your arms around me, then you put your charms around me. I can't resist the sweet surrender. All my nights so warm and tender, staring to each other's eyes, and what we see is no surprise. Got a feeling most would treasure, and a love so deep we cannot measure. Ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel this way. Ain't nobody love me better. Makes me happy, makes me feel nobody, baby. Nobody, baby. Nobody, baby. Oh, 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 nobody, baby.
Hi, welcome to the 2020 Annual Harvest Feast celebration, coming to you live from the Cider Gallery. My name is Elizabeth Keever, and I have the pleasure of being the Executive Director of Just Food. And I'd like to welcome tonight our MC for the evening, Matt Herbert.
Liz, it's such an honor to be here with you this evening. For me, this is my second time getting to be the MC at the Harvest Feast. Unfortunately, I don't get to be with you all tonight, but I'm honored that you're welcoming me into your home on your laptops or your desktop computers. Tonight, we're here for a very simple purpose. We're here to help bring about justice to our community.
Before the COVID-19 pandemic, there were 19,000 people who were experiencing food insecurity right here in Douglas County. Since the pandemic, there are now 27,400 residents in our community right here who now are experiencing food insecurity because of this pandemic.
We've seen a 44% increase in the number of people in our community who are food insecure. What I've watched over the last couple months as a national election has taken us over and we've become emotionally engaged with that. I've watched my family and friends invest all of their energy and some of their money into helping candidates all around the country win elections. Candidates they've never met in states they've never been to who will never know their names. What we're asking you to do tonight is to take all of that energy, all of that passion, and yes, all of that money that you've invested in this national campaign up to this point and invest it in your own community. We're asking you to campaign to end hunger within Douglas County.
And I can't think of a greater population to invest in. The folks who have needed our services since this pandemic have begun are local restaurant workers, service industry folks, people who own salons, people who work in everyday jobs that we take for granted. I mean, I can't think of how many times that I've experienced folks in the past 7 months who have walked through our doors and said, I've never received food assistance before. This is my first time. How does this work? It's not possible without your donations. So tonight, that's what we're here doing at Harvest Feast, asking you to play a part in fighting hunger in our community.
And Liz, that's just it. It's these real people with their real stories that make what you do at Just Food so vitally important. I can't tell you how impactful it was in my own life when I went to Just Food to drop off a donation and saw my neighbor in line. This is when it becomes real, when 27,000 food insecure people now have first names. For many of us, we hear these words and we know the importance of ending hunger in our community, but until you actually see it within your own personal life, it's really hard to imagine what is happening. I want you to take a moment and just think about what your personal biggest difficulties have been through COVID-19. For many of us, we've had things happen in our lives that we could have never imagined. But for the folks we're trying to help tonight, this is a daily event, waking up, trying to figure out where their next meal comes from. What we're asking from you tonight is that you play a part in helping us do something about this very, very real situation.
And I can truly say that since this pandemic has begun, we have risen to the occasion like no other organization in this community. We've been innovative in our approach of fighting hunger, and we've created new programs. You know, one of the first things we did was we wanted to make sure that our clients had a safe shopping experience. So we knew we had to provide a solution so that they could get the food that they need in a fast, expedient, and safe way. So we started curbside distribution. And I think I saw you drive by a couple times.
You did. It's unreal how quickly Just Food was able to respond to this when everybody else in the community was just beginning to experience COVID and what that meant. Already Just Food was taking the necessary steps to make sure that not only were they helping the community, but they were helping the community in a safe, responsible manner. I was driving by and I would have to tell you that it was both good and bad what I saw. The goodness was, of course, here is Just Food. Here was Liz standing out in the middle of the street with boxes of food as people lined up in a safe manner. The bad, of course, being that I can tell you the line went on and on and on. This wasn't a handful of people. This was a significant segment of our population.
We started a curbside distribution on March 16th. At the very first week, we're distributing hundreds and hundreds of boxes. Fruits and vegetables, perishable staples, you name it, we were able to distribute that in curbside. And we did that for several months, and it was a very successful program and still implement a contactless pickup to this day. But when the weather really started changing, we really had to shift. And we shifted to a socially distant in-person shopping experience where we were able to allow clients to have a little bit more selection and choice in their shopping experience. But we didn't just stop there because we knew not everyone felt comfortable coming in person. So for the very first time as an organization, we implemented home delivery programs.
What I'm hearing you say is that in spite of all the obstacles, one obstacle after another, you persevered and you found ways to, at the end of the day, make life in Douglas County better for the people that you serve every single day.
And I gotta be honest, I have new respect for the Postal Service because we truly did it rain and shine. We experienced snow, sleet, rain, you name it, we had that weather, and our incredible volunteers, team, and dedicated staff persevered through all of it. And I can tell you this, we've not denied services to anyone in our community because of the inability to get to our facility. Folks have been able to take advantage of deliveries, and what is really great is our new cruising cupboard that came in just the perfect amount of time for our organization. We launched the cruising cupboard, our mobile food pantry, in September of last year. And little did we know how important it would be this time of year when folks across Douglas County had limited access to healthy food. So our mobile food pantry literally hits all corners of Lawrence and across Douglas County. We go to Lecompton, Baldwin, Eudora, and it's been an innovative tool to make sure access is all across this community.
That's magnificent, but it sounds like from what you're talking about that if everything's so successful, what do we need these people at home for?
Well, we were really fortunate this year to receive funds from the CARES Act to help us with the excess food purchasing that we were doing out of a normal typical year. Our food purchasing has grown by 400% since the start of the pandemic. And unfortunately, that runs up on December 31st. And what I can tell you this is the need is not going to end on December 31st. And also as an organization, we want to continue to innovate. One of the things that we're really proud of as an organization is our cooking class programming. We teach people how to cook healthy meals all under $2 a serving. Of course, we couldn't have that programming in person, so we created take-home cook-along kits. So folks could pick up a box and it has everything you need to make that meal and instructions and videos on how to prepare that food.
Liz, I want to thank you so much for what you do for the community. And for those of you at home, I know you're already bought in. You wouldn't be watching this if you weren't. But here's where we're going to ask you to step up in our most crucial time and put your best foot forward to help Liz put her best foot forward And if you haven't seen the shoes she's wearing, there's some amazing feet. Let's get those things moving forward and let's help out our community.
And I'm excited to move forward. Next year, we're going to be able to open into our newly renovated building. That is going to allow us to have a better shopping experience for our clients. It's going to allow us to be able to social distance more. It's going to allow us to have cooking classes once we can finally do them in person. And it's going to have a designated space for the innovative programs that we're so proud of doing, including our health screenings with the hospital, our nutrition programming, and SNAP enrollment. So we can't wait to welcome our clients and you all back into our new facility. We really are taking a fresh step forward and really hope that you come along with us.
If you haven't had an opportunity yet, make sure you download the mobile app for Octria. Or if you're on a desktop computer, pay attention to the instructions we're about to give you. But best yet, tonight you're going to have the opportunity to text in questions to the number below, and I'm going to have the opportunity to answer them because there's no way that's going to get me in any trouble.
Participate in Harvest Feast's silent and live auction by downloading the Octria app. If you don't want to use the app, you can use the Octria website on your laptop or desktop computer. Go to justfoodks.org, select What We Do, then choose Events. Click Harvest Feast 2020 Tickets and Info. Select Auction Registration. This will take you to the Octria website. Click Online Registration in the menu at the top of the page. Complete the registration by filling out your information. You will then receive an email confirmation to your email address. This will take you back to the event page. From here, you can choose to use the Octria website, or you can download the Octria app from your app store. To bid on these amazing items, select Menu, Catalog, and browse for your favorite items. Want to simply make a donation? Select Donate and choose the amount you prefer. If you have any questions, text 833-324-3923 and a Just Food staff member will get back to you quickly. Bid on amazing local items, including jewelry from Kaiser Cummings, gift cards to Lawrence's local businesses, and art by some of the community's most talented artists.
And now introducing Cole Davidson, our volunteer manager.
Hi, I'm Cole Davidson. I'm the volunteer manager here at Just Food. We've logged over 18,000 volunteer hours this year alone, and 1,000 of those hours belong to one person, somebody that we all rely upon, that I can always rely upon, and the whole team and all the other volunteers needs pretty much every day. She's a tremendous woman who has been working at the food bank now for over a year and a half at least, and puts in pretty much daily work to help make sure everyone is properly situated at the food bank. Anybody that comes to our food bank for volunteering for whatever reason brings them there, whether it's court ordered community service, just bored and need to get out of the house, or an educational requirement, is going to come in and is going to meet this person and is going to be introduced and educated on the practice of serving and working on a food bank, and that just makes it so special for everyone that participates, and you can really see the effect that it has on our clients as well and the great volunteer base that we have. It is my pleasure and honor to announce Paula Elster is the Volunteer of the Year 2020.
Thank you, Cole. It's truly an honor to volunteer at Just Food. I love going to work. I love meeting the people. The people that volunteer, everybody works so hard. And the people that come in to get food, they are so thankful. I know what it's like to have food insecurity. When my husband and I had young children, people brought us food. I didn't know there was a food bank in town, but people brought us food, and I remember what it's like and how grateful I was for the help. And now that I have the chance to give back to my community, this is what I love doing. It's just giving back to my community and helping people get good, nutritious food for themselves and their family. So thank you, Cole, Elizabeth, and all of Just Food. It's a wonderful place to volunteer. It feels like family. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Woo! I'd like to welcome our next presenter, Jackie Becker.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jackie Becker, Just Food board member and lifelong vegetarian and lover of Lawrence, Kansas restaurants. The Just Food Culinary Member of the Year Award was created in 2015 to celebrate the support that the Lawrence culinary community provides to Just Food and its programs. From fundraisers and cooking classes to board member representation, the culinary community continues to help propel Just Food and its mission of fighting hunger in Douglas County. The first award recipient of the Culinary Member of the Year Award was in honor of Juan Carlos Tovar Bala, former chef at Hank's Charcuterie, who believed that no family in Douglas County should be hungry and every person can learn how to cook a healthy meal for their family. Each and every year, Just Food is fortunate to have the support and generosity of the Lawrence culinary community. Of Just Food's annual revenue, 25% comes from fundraisers supported and driven by restaurants in this community. In 2020, the culinary community stepped up in all new ways. As so many restaurants and bars were forced to close their doors, we were fortunate that our local service industry individuals stepped up to make sure no families went hungry. Whether donating product or time to Just Food. Donating his time is exactly what Chathan Mitchie did. He tirelessly worked packing thousands of boxes, sorting produce, and streamlining distribution. Now, as he is working on his new restaurant in downtown Lawrence, Latchkey Deli, he continues to use his platform as a business owner to fight for those who need it the most. The 2020 Culinary Community Member of the Year is given to my friend, Chef Chathan Mitchie.
I'm incredibly honored by this. It's definitely a big surprise for me. Just Food is an organization that I've always cared about and will always continue to care about in the future. With COVID, with Corona, it just seemed like the right move to make, to spend my time, which I had plenty of at that point, giving back to the community that I love very much. Being listed with Jay is a huge honor, and just knowing that what I did made a difference really feels good, I guess. A lot of thanks to people like Paula and the rest of the Just Foods crew for showing me what true dedication to a community can really mean and what hard work can do for people that need it the most.
And for our next award, I'd like to bring back Liz Keever.
Just Food was founded 10 years ago, and we were founded by an incredible woman named Ann Wyke. She had the vision that everyone in Douglas County would have access to healthy food, and that it was just that people have food. Each and every year, we give out an award in her honor. We give out an award to someone who embodies the vision of our organization and moves our mission forward. Our mission to make sure not only that people have access to healthy food, but that they have the tools that they need to succeed. And I can tell you this, that this year's award winner is undoubtedly one of those individuals. She joined the board in 2016, and when she joined the board, she immediately made a significant difference. She almost joined every committee she possibly could. She got involved in the Food Truck Festival and Harvest Feast, and now she serves as the president of our board, and that's Amanda Davis. Each and every day through the COVID-19 pandemic, She has made sure that Just Food has the leadership we need to continue to navigate these difficult waters, and that everyone in this community not only has access to healthy food, but continues to be able to thrive thanks to her leadership. So it is my pleasure and honor to award Amanda Davis, our board president, the Ann Wyke Leadership Award.
Thank you. Well, I'm surprised. Being on the committee that plans this entire event, like we've discussed before, it's a little difficult to keep this kind of secret from people, but you all did a great job. I appreciate it. I have been really honored to be a part of Just Food since 2016, and before that with events in the neighborhood. I live about a block and a half from the building that we are standing in tonight, and Food Truck Festival happens on this block. And Just Food has been a place that I have always been interested in serving and participating, and being able to serve as this year's board president and the recipient of the Ann Wyke Award this year. I'm really honored to be a part of this group and a part of this organization that does so much for this community, particularly in the midst of a pandemic. Being a part of a food bank during a pandemic has been an enlightening experience, and I am delighted and proud with about everything that this organization has done to help the community this year. So, thank you.
And one last round, I want to congratulate our award winners tonight, Paula Essler, Chathan Mitchie, and Amanda Davis. We are so grateful for all of you and your hard work and dedication to our organization. Your passion for the work we do and the people we serve goes above and beyond the call of duty. So thank you all from the bottom of my heart. It is truly my greatest honor to work with each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Just a reminder that the silent auction is still going on, so be sure to check out your mobile bidding app or the website and keep on bidding. But you better not be bidding against me.
I'm telling you, all a man needs is an idea. And I've got an idea.
By a revelation, a vision, a picture in my head.
Light bulb. I need an idea.
Hush, I've got it. I got a different idea.
That's an idea.
It's a good idea.
That idea is literally the greatest idea I have ever heard in my life.
When I get an idea, I do something about it.
I hope those of you at home are bidding on some of this art, because if you're not, it's all going to end up on my walls, and then I'm in a lot of trouble. It's my pleasure tonight to get to introduce our second musical guest, live from a living room on the moon, Matt Pryor.
So all the hearts are breaking over this. Testament to targets that we missed. And if the highest mountain is a personal pursuit, I wish the best to you. It's better to be last than be too late. It's stronger to have stumbled and recovered from mistakes. These days I struggle 'cause these words, they have no weight. But I get up again. Don't let the bastards get you down. Don't let the bastards get you down. 'Cause they can go to hell. I can disappoint or disappear. This thought I'm painfully aware. Sometimes a lack of options is the drive that keeps me here. That's no way to be. Don't let the bastards get you down. Don't let the bastards get you down. 'Cause they can go to hell.
That is a lot of money. Great job, everyone. But as my mom used to always say to me, I know you can do a whole lot better than that. Our silent auction portion of this evening is just about to end. In fact, it's going to end the second this next performance ends. So here's what I need you to do. I need you to grab your credit card. I need you to grab a drink. I need you to grab your neighbor's credit card. Do whatever you need to do to make sure your commitment to this community really shows up. Like I said, silent auction ends just as soon as this next performance, our third performance of the evening, live from their living room, Kavehi.
ready to talk about some live auction items?
I'm ready. What do you got?
Okay, so the first one that we're gonna talk about tonight is one of my favorite things to do each and every year. I'll admit, it's a little weird right now to auction this off, but you can use it at any time. The Hebes are incredibly generous people, and it's a pizza party at their house for 15 pizzas? People. And pizzas, probably, let's be honest.
I gotta be honest with you, I can't wait to get to share a pizza with you again.
You know, it's something that I really look forward to. I can't remember how many times we've shared a pizza, but it's always half pepperoni, half cheese for me. We're a good team. And you know what? If you bid on the pizza party tonight, we'll be able to do that with 15 of our friends over at the Heaps house. If you haven't been to the Heaps house, you have to go. Are you a wine lover?
Well, see, you have to remember, though, that I was once an elected official, so I don't have 15 friends anymore.
Got
but
it.
if you bring yours and then I'll show up single and alone like normal, it'll be perfect.
Perfect. Well, I will guarantee if you bid on this, I will bring 15 brand new friends for you to this event, because you're going to want 15 people there because their house is beautiful and you can really spread out there. They've got a wine cellar and an incredible patio where they're going to be making pizzas right there with Chef Rick Martin. Have you ever had any of his food?
Chef Rick Martin. Yeah, you had me at Chef Rick Martin.
I know, he's
Good stuff.
incredible.
Let's bid it up. Let's go, folks.
The Hebes know how to throw a party. It's a competitive bid for this auction item every single year. I know that the same people who've won it each and every year, they're watching tonight and they're gonna want this item. So if you want this opportunity to have this once in a lifetime party with one of the best chefs in this community, this is the auction item you wanna bid on.
So what else do we have?
We have an incredible dinner. It is one of a kind. You're never going to get this opportunity in this community anywhere else than this auction. It is a farm-to-table dinner at Juniper Hill Farm by the one and only Merchants Pub and Plate. So have you ever been out to Juniper Hill Farms?
You know, I haven't, but I've eaten at Merchants enough to know that when TK puts his mind to something, it's going to be good.
Well, it's an incredible view. I mean, you are positioned right at the top of the hill. You get a beautiful landscape of Lawrence, Kansas right there. And guess what's gonna be in front of you in a plate?
What's that?
A delicious, probably fire roasted dinner, all by Chef TK Peterson.
Well, that can't go cheap.
It can't go cheap, and you don't want it to either, because your friends are all gonna know you're bidding tonight, and they're gonna know that you wanted to make sure that they had the best experience and that your friends are worth it. Well, if a fire roasted dinner by the top rated chef in Lawrence, Kansas
#1
wasn't enough to pique your interest, then I bet this will. I can personally guarantee that that night, Nancy Thelman is going to give you a personalized tour of the farm and their adorable produce bus.
Wait. The Nancy Thelman?
The Nancy Thelman will drive you around in her bus.
What?
I know, what a great opportunity to see a farm, have great food, drink great alcohol, and have your very own former county commissioner designated driver.
Okay, so just so I'm clear, when I win this package, because I'm going to,
Obviously.
I'm gonna get TK Peterson cooking for me on an open fire.
Absolutely.
The TK Peterson, #1 rated chef in Lawrence, Kansas. I'm gonna get an elected official driving me around in a bus loaded with alcohol.
Yes, that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna win this one.
Yeah, you and everyone else should bid hard against you, because I can tell you this, it's a great dinner. It's an incredibly fun experience. I'm not cool enough to get invited, but if you win, hopefully, since you have no friends, I'll get an invitation.
Fair, that's fair enough. You're more than welcome to join me.
Thank you.
But like always, you know, what happens in the Nancy Thelman drunk bus stays in the Nancy Thelman drunk bus.
Absolutely.
All right, Liz. So we've talked about pizza parties, and we've talked about getting absolutely plastered with Nancy Thelman. What else can we offer the people?
Well, this one is all new auction item for the Harvest Feast celebration. It is truly the most one-of-a-kind experience you're gonna get right here in Lawrence, Kansas. It is a wild foraging course and ramen making course with the one and only chef of ramen bowls, Roz Petraz. Right now, starting to get cold outside, and I could really go for a big old bowl of ramen. And this dinner is gonna be a unique experience because not only are you gonna get ramen, not only are you gonna get incredible cocktails to go along with them.
Perfectly curated, I'm told.
I am sure they are. You can experience this dinner in home or at Ramen Bowls all to yourself, and they are going to teach you how to make your very own ramen at home. But get this, it's not just making your own ramen. Because what's the good thing about ramen? It's got good stuff in it. Where do you find good stuff?
I have no idea.
Outside. You're gonna go outside, you're going to learn how to forage all 4 seasons. You're gonna be able to find wild foods that are great and fresh and ready to eat, all by instructor Roz Petraz, who is a local expert on foraging, and they're gonna tell you what you can pick outside to put inside.
Well, I tell you what, we've given a lot of thought to the auction items this year, and we've got pizza parties, and we've got, the drunk bus with Nancy Thelman, and all of these items are really drawing high bids, but this one seems like the perfect event for what's happening. And you get to learn. So when's the last time you learned something, Liz?
It really has been since high school. Probably when most students had you as a teacher.
Yeah, they didn't learn much either. But now you actually have the opportunity to learn something. Wild foraging, all seasons of the year, you're going to learn how to make ramen in your own home. What an opportunity. Bid it up, folks. And, quite frankly, it's never the wrong time to just go forage in the wilderness for mushrooms and twigs and berries and everything else, right?
Absolutely. I go on nature hikes all the time, and I think, where can I get a snack? And you know what? When I do this class, I'll know.
In your own home is the answer.
Absolutely. It's so much fun. I really hope that I get an invitation to that because, like I said, I go on a lot of hikes. I need to know what to pick up off the ground and get the right thing.
And here's the thing, Josh Davis is going to go higher than $13.50 on that pizza party. So somebody out there just shill bid that thing. Come on.
What about the farm dinner? Where are we on the farm dinner? $2,050. I think we could do better on the farm dinner because you know what? I think people are forgetting that Nancy Thelman is going to give you a tour of the bus, and you're going to get an incredible dinner from the best chef in town, top rated on Best of Lawrence this year, Chef T.K. Peterson. It's an awesome dinner.
That's the real selling point there, Chef T.K. Peterson. How did he finish in Best of Lawrence?
#1
There you go.
year.
So I'm going to enjoy a meal served by the best chef in Lawrence, Kansas, after taking a trip on a bus with an elected official full of alcohol.
So fun.
Tell me you have a story better than that.
I actually don't. I don't have many fun stories, so I really hope I get invited so I get better stories because that one 5 auction items. You want to count it down?
What are our increments on that $50?
$50.
It's only going to take $50 more to beat whoever our top bidder is. $50 more. You know you got. You know it's going to the right place. Let's start that countdown and help somebody this.
And right before I start that countdown, I want to mention this is one of my favorite ones because what a great opportunity. You know, I know we don't know what this pandemic is going to bring, and this farm dinner is a great opportunity for us to socially distance, for us to have a really beautiful dinner out in the farm, cash it in the spring, cash it in the summer. People will have a great time. I really think that we should really consider how great of an opportunity this is to join with folks that we love and friends in a really safe way, and I think this provides it. And I did it. Now we have a bid for $2,200 for the farm dinner.
Nicely done, Liz. Just like you do in your daily job, you're helping people out, you're getting to the end results we need to see. $2,200, you want to count it down?
Yeah, I want to count it down. All right, we're going to close down the farm bidding auction in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much to the winner of the farm dinner auction. That is a really incredible event. Thank you so much to our sponsors at Juniper Hill Farms, at Merchants Public and Plate, for getting us that opportunity to bid off that unique item. It's really an incredible opportunity for those donors. Thank you so much for doing that. So let's check into our other auction items. How is that pizza party doing? Scott Feldman wants that pizza party. He's right now the top bidder at $1,552. He knows how to throw a party, and he wants to have a party. So who's going to bid against Scott Feldman? Because I'll tell you this. You know I love a pizza party at the Keys. And I'm not so sure I'm going to get an invitation. So I want to make sure that someone will invite me to this party. So let's bid this up because it's a really fun opportunity.
I feel like anytime you have an item that allows you to invite 15 guests, you have an opportunity to kind of pool your funds. So folks, it's not like we're asking you personally to throw down a couple $1,000s. We're asking you to find 15 friends to chip in. Everybody puts in a little bit and you get a once-in-a-lifetime experience. It's only a $50 increment. Let's drive this thing up.
Oh, Jill,
There we
Stewie has
go.
bid at $1,750. That's where the pizza party's at right now. Now let's check in. How's Ramen Bowls doing? How's Ramen Bowls? I think we're still at $1,200 Ashley McCaskill. So let's break down that bidding right now with Ramen Bowls. I think it's a really incredible experience. It's the first time that we have ever auctioned it off at Harvest Feast, and I think it is really a unique experience for us because it's an opportunity for people in this community to learn a really unique skill. How many of us out there can say we know how to forge? How many of us out there know how to make really delicious ramen broth? What a cool experience. So let's break down this auction item. Let's close it out. Where are we at right now with the Ramen Bowls auction? All right, we're still at $1,200. All right, now let's end that Ramen Bowls auction item. And 5, 4. Oh, we have another bid.
Here we go. Hold on. We've got a competition going. We have a little bit of a bidding war in progress. Anybody else want to join in? Where are we at? 1,300? 1350. Here we go. 1350. Come on. 1400 is just a little bit
it's
there.
Just a little bit. But you know what? It's worth it. It's worth it because it really is such a cool experience. I mean, I don't know if you have met Ross Petras, but they are such an amazing person. I can tell you this, they're a local expert. They are really neat at providing just incredible food and the expertise associated with knowing how to forage. They're incredible. They will bring such a great experience. We're now at $1,400 for this auction item.
You know, Barack Obama visits Florence, Kansas. Where does he have that?
Ramen Bowls.
Okay, so there you have it. I don't know what else needs to be said. 1,400, let's go. Come on, 1,450, 1,500. What can we do here? What can we do?
I think it's an incredible event. All right, let's shut down this auction item. How are we doing? Checking in with the team. Any more auction items coming? Still at 1,400? 1,400. Ashley McCaskill is in the lead. All right, let's close down this auction item in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations to those bidders of that auction item. I hope I get an invitation. Oh, 1,400, we did it. Congratulations, what an incredible opportunity to have a truly unique experience by a leading expert in our community. Thank you, Ramen Bowls, for making that possible. Thank you to our donors, and so grateful. How are we doing on our auction? How are we doing? All right, we still have the pizza party left. We have the bid right now, $1,800. This pizza party is so good because you know what? Chef Rick Martin is right there making pizzas for you, and he brings the most incredible flavors to the table, literally. He made, the last time I was at that event, he made a dessert pizza that just was melt in your mouth. You don't think of pizza being a sweet item, and he did. It was just the perfect dessert right there on a stone oven pizza. I just love this event. The Heaps, you can't get better hosts than this. They're so fun to be around. You know, when they have company over, they make sure the drinks stay flowing, the food is delicious. Their house is the place to hang out at. Let's see this pizza party at the Heaps go for a lot of money. Where are we at right now on the auction? We're at $1,800. Let me tell you, this is really fun. I think people will really enjoy this item. And let's close out this auction item right now. You don't want to miss it.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, last chance.
Last
Here we
chance.
go.
We're at
$50 increment. Last chance to get in those bids.
We're now at $2,000. Who are we at 2,000?
You know, this is, right now we're in an era of foodies. You all over TV, you have people like Roy Choi, you have Anthony Bourdain, rest in peace. You have David Chang, you have all these people who are amazing at driving a foodie-based environment. Here in Lawrence, we have our own culture just like that, and those individuals have done an amazing job of donating to your auction tonight. You have the opportunity to experience Lawrence, Kansas foodie culture right here. We're driving this bid through the roof for $2,300. This is the last live auction item there is to bid on. This is it. Into your checkbook. Let's do this. Let's go. $50 increments. Drive it up. Drive it up.
Because you know what? It's so much fun. The Heaps are good hosts, and you can cash this in at any time. You don't have to have it this year. $2,550. You don't have to have it this year. You can cash it in when you feel safe and comfortable. $2,600. You can have it now socially distant. Just make sure everyone feels safe and there, and check in with the Heaps and Rick Martin. Or you can wait until the time is right where it works for you and your group. We're at $2,700. You don't want to miss out on this event because this is our top event right now. You want to bid on this item. It is so much fun.
I mean, even at $2,700 with a 15-person event, you're not even at $200 a person.
Yeah, and
this
we're
is
at
still cheap entertainment.
$2,810 right now.
Here we go. I don't see any reason that this thing should end under $3,000.
I agree. And in fact, I don't know if I'm going to leave this stage until it closes at 3%. So, oh, there it is. $3,010. $3,010. And you know what? I can tell you this. It's $3,010 well spent. I've been to it a couple times. I have the pleasure of being invited personally, and I have a blast. I know.
Wow, that's kind of hurtful because it's never happened to me. I'm just throwing that out there. By the way, I think it was Ashley McCaskill won the foraging auction, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be an invitation coming my way on that.
I'm not sure. I can't guarantee. I'm friends with Ashley, and you know, I'm not sure.
I feel good about it, but you know, the pizza party, $3,060. You know I'll chip in if you invite me. Come on, just drive up the bid a little more. You know I'm good for it.
You heard it. Matt Herbert will pay for friendship. So just right here, you have a deduction on the amount that you were spending tonight because he will buy his way in. We've got an auction off for $3,500 right now.
I just want to say, when I offered to come along, the price went up $500.
It did. You know what? You're a valuable person. You know what? I'll come too. Let's see what that'll do.
We've actually dropped down to $3,300 now. All right, where are we at? $3,600. All right, hey, that's fair. That's
so
fair.
my personal attendance raised the auction $100. All right. Oh, another $50. You know what, Matt? I don't know who can raise more money, me or you. But you know what? I'm going to put my money on me. It is my profession.
I haven't even started dancing yet. But I will tell you this. Tonight, you all had the opportunity to text in with questions. really enjoyed some of the inappropriate ones. I'll be getting back to you later. Thank you for those questions. But, let's get back to the bidding, though. That's what really matters.
We're at $3,750. What can we do? What can we do? Are we winding it down? Do we need to end the auction now? Where are we at, team? We're at $3,750. Let's wind down this auction. We're going to end it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much. What an incredible way to do an auction. Thank you, Josh Davis. You were an incredible bidder tonight. I really appreciate it. Josh and Amanda, you better invite both of us because we're really expecting that invitation. It sounds like a lot of fun. That auction item is incredible. We're so grateful to John and Barb Eve, who so generously donate that event every year, and then Rick Martin, who so generously donates his time and services as an incredible beloved chef in our community for doing that. So thank you so much.
And I don't want that to get lost in all of this. I know I said this a minute ago, but I really want to give my sincere thanks to all the chefs who contribute to this. It's what makes this event every single year. Back when we could still meet together in person, this was one of the highlights of my year, every year coming to this. I know tonight we have to go about it a little bit differently, but still all of the chefs that contributed, their heart's in the right place. They're making a huge difference in this community. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
I couldn't agree with you more, Matt. And everyone's heart is in the right place too, because right now we're at my favorite part of the event. This is a part of the event where I'm not asking you to buy anything. I'm not asking you to bid on an item. I'm asking you to invest in what Just Food and our incredible team does every single day at Just Food. I'm asking you to believe in our mission of ending hunger in our community. I'm asking you to invest in making sure that everyone right here in Douglas County has a right to go to bed every single night with bellies full and access to healthy food, nutritious food. Because what is more important right now? In the middle of everything that's going on in this world, what is more important than tucking your family in at night, kissing your kids goodnight, and knowing that they have full bellies, that they have hope to have lunch tomorrow, and that when you go to work, if you're an essential worker, or if you've been unemployed, you have breakfast in the morning? I really can't think, with everything going on in this world, what's more important. So this is the portion where I ask for you to invest in that. I ask for you to participate in our paddle race. Our paddle race is really simple. Right on the Optria app, you have the ability to select increments for you to raise the paddle, and you can bid right now. It doesn't charge your card automatically. It allows you to pay later and pay how you want and contribute how you want, whether that's monthly, weekly, annually. You get to work with our team to do that. So I'm asking you tonight to contribute. Let's start the bidding tonight, the contributing tonight at $10,000. And you know what $10,000 is going to do? $10,000 is going to support our classroom covered program. I know I've talked to you all about the classroom covered program. It's an incredible program. It supports children in our community every single day, and I'm asking you to support that for $10,000. Matt, I don't know if you know this, but I was speaking about the pandemic. But before COVID-19, there were 3,860 children in our community who were food insecure. And since then, since the pandemic, since March 16th of this year, there has been a 39% increase in food insecurity. 39% increase. And this program brings food to schools all across our community and provides access. And we also have food pantries at KU and at Haskell as well.
You know, it wasn't all that long ago that I was a classroom teacher, and I can absolutely remember the impact that this program has. As I recall, I think we had 15 schools with food pantries in them. Is that correct?
Well, we did. But you know what's really exciting is just this month, we were working with Eudora schools, and we opened a food pantry in their elementary school, their junior high, and their high school. So I can say today that now we have 18 school food pantries. It's so exciting.
This is really exciting. As a former classroom teacher, I will tell you the impact that hunger has on a daily basis is very real. You throw out some numbers about our total population of food insecure persons in this community, but I can tell you in a classroom of 24 students, that number is much smaller, but it's very real. You see it, you see the impact it has on participation, on learning, on attendance. These are real issues. And I really hope that it doesn't get lost, the fact that in the midst of all of this national campaigning and elections and everything else, food insecurity is not a political issue. The right to eat, the right to have access to food is not a political issue. I don't care where you sit on the aisle, right wing, left wing, we're all part of the same community, and we all have children that cannot eat, and that's a problem. And frankly, I don't want this to be a political issue. This needs to, frankly, be an issue. And we have the ability tonight with the paddle raise to help fix this issue. This is a solvable problem.
It is a solvable problem. And let me tell you this, we have the ability to pay over 5 years for this. You can either donate $833 a month for 1 year, or for 5 years, $166 a month. This is a program that is only going to grow. And it's only going to grow because you invested in it tonight. So I'm asking you to contribute. So let me check in with my team. Do we have any contributors? Do we have anyone at $10,000? Kathleen Sebelius, thank you so much. $10,000. That is incredible. That goes a huge, long way in our services. Let's hear it for Kathleen Sebelius. That means a lot. That really means a lot because that program has grown so much over the years. I can only imagine that it is going to exponentially grow as an organization. There are so many more schools that we are yet to tackle that we need to make sure they have food pantries in. And I can't forget that we also have those food pantries at the University of Kansas and at Haskell. I know Haskell is closed right now, but the great thing about Haskell is that they wanted to make sure that the students who were doing online schooling had access to Wi-Fi services, so they still have their pantry open for all the kids who came back to school to access Wi-Fi so they can keep learning and keep having nutritious food. So thank you to everyone who supported that. Thank you for everyone who donated $10,000 tonight. Should we move on to the next action item? Not action item. Paddle bid item.
Let me close out just by telling you a real quick story. I'll keep, I know that I never keep anything very short, but I'm not going to change. Here we go. My very first year of teaching, I think it was 2006, it snowed, 8 inches, some ridiculous amount of snow. And I went to work, and I was in a bad mood because the school district hadn't canceled. And how could they not cancel? Do you know how much snow I just had to drive through to get to work? And I was grouchy. I'm always grouchy, but I was grouchier than normal. And I got pulled aside by my building principal, and he said something to me, and I truly believe this was the moment that I first became interested in the food security issue. He said, "You do realize that there are students that if school were canceled wouldn't eat today. This is what we're dealing with, and this is why we ask you to contribute."
I couldn't say it better. You as a teacher experience it every day. I know when I'm hungry, I can't perform, work, everything, things that I do every single day, and that's just a temporary hunger. I've been really lucky my entire life to not experience food insecurity, and unfortunately, right now there's 27,400 people in our community who are not as lucky as I was. So I really want to make sure that everyone out there understands how important this is and gives generously. So let's talk about the Cruise and Cover right now, because I'm really proud of this program. This program is incredible. It is our mobile food pantry that provides access to healthy food in all 4 corners of the community. I'm not joking, all 4 corners. You name a part of Douglas County, we go there with the cruise and cover. And I'm asking you all tonight to raise the paddle for $5,000 to support the cruise and covered program. And we launched it in September of last year, and it has come in such an important role this year because I don't know if you know this, but there are parts of our community right here in Douglas County that don't even have a grocery store. We have Lecompton that doesn't have a grocery store at all. So if you're low income, living in Douglas County, you have to spend twice as much as an average citizen just to even get to the grocery store, let alone have the financial means to shop there. I know you just moved out to the country because you're a Herbert.
I'm a what now? See, I did. I was actually kind of on the front end of the cool kids doing social distancing movement.
Right.
And I was way into, doing my own foraging in my own woods. Right. And so I live, way out in the boonies where the banjos play. And driving to a grocery store is actually, it's a thing, yeah. Right? It's not just on every corner. It's the access to food. If I didn't have the luxury of a vehicle, would be very, very difficult. And so this program through Just Food acknowledges the fact that Douglas County is more than just Lawrence, Kansas. It acknowledges the fact that hunger is not an inner city issue, it's an issue.
And we're going to both rural Douglas County and parts of inner city Lawrence that have limited access to healthy food. So yesterday alone, we went to Lawrence Memorial Hospital. We served folks who are camping at Woody Park. We served folks who are at the hospital and having food insecurity there. So it's a really important program. We're going to Holden Park, Lecompton, Eudora, Baldwin, you name it. This is going there. Let's check in. Do we have any bids for $5,000 for the cruise and covered program? Let's check in. Where are we at? 5,000? 5,000?
And I know you had mentioned this earlier, Liz, but I want to reiterate because this really kind of chases after people like myself who to sit down and write a $5,000 check is frankly probably not an option. But what I want to make sure everyone at home watching this realizes, we're not asking you to write a $5,000 check tonight. We're asking you to make a commitment to a $5,000 pledge. This could be paid out incrementally, and so it can make it to where an individual with, let's call it normal means, has the opportunity to be a big-time contributor to a big-time cause.
So that when you're doing the math, that's $416 a month for 1 year, or $83 a month for 5 years. So whatever works best for you and your finances, if you can do it, let's do it. We've got one veteran, Abigail Whitney. Thank you so much. Your generosity is incredible. So let's talk about home deliveries, because home deliveries has been a really key part of how Just Food has addressed food insecurity since the pandemic. If you were exposed to COVID-19, or if you have it personally, and you're food insecure, what do, Matt?
I couldn't even begin to tell you.
Exactly. People, no matter what their circumstance, deserve access to healthy food. And we know right now, folks who are homebound, folks who are struggling to get to the house, or folks who are quarantining need to have access to food, because I can tell you this, I've been fortunate, I've not been exposed to COVID-19, I've not personally had it, but you need nutrition to continue on your path to recovery. So we as an organization are providing healthy food for folks who are both experiencing COVID, have been exposed to COVID, or are simply homebound and don't have access to healthy food. And this delivery program has been incredible. On any given day, we're doing 150 to 70 home deliveries on Mondays, and the folks who are using our services are so grateful, and I want to continue to invest in those folks. So let's say, can we have $1,000 for those individuals? $1,000. Where are we at? $1,000. Barkeep, thank you so much. That $1,000 goes a huge, long way. If you want to donate monthly, that's $83 a month. $83 a month to make sure a box of nutritious food each week gets on the doorstep of folks who need it every single week. Scotty Delman, thank you so much. $1,000. I really am so grateful. What an important time. What an important time to make sure that healthy food no matter where they live. Another 1,000, Rebecca Smith, thank you. Thank you. As someone, Rebecca Smith works at the hospital. She knows every single day folks in our community who are experiencing COVID-19, and she sees how important this is to recovery. So thank you, Rebecca. Thank you. I know that means a lot for you to give that much.
It's truly incredible when you see the generosity of our community. To me, that is really what defines Douglas County. You can go anywhere in the world and find food insecurity, but in Douglas County, we find people willing to stand up and fight against it. And that's truly incredible. You know, you saw Scotty Thelman, a $1,000 contribution. Why am I not shocked that the people that grow the food in our community are also the people contributing money to solve food hunger issues? I mean, here's an individual fighting it on two fronts. That's incredible. Thank you for your contribution. Let's see some other people step up and help him out. Let's make a big difference.
Speaking of COVID-19, speaking of hospitals, let's talk about a program that we're really excited about that we had started last year that's continuing to grow through the pandemic is our emergency meal kit program. We started working with Lawrence Memorial Hospital because we wanted to make sure that people in our community had access to healthy food when they were discharged from the hospital. We wanted to make sure that people in our community, how many times have you been prescribed a prescription that required you to take food with it?
Very rarely. I normally just forage for the mushrooms.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. So when you're following the prescription exactly, what you should be doing is taking your prescription with a meal. So if you were following your doctor's instructions, you would be having your medication with dinner or for breakfast, and we want to make sure that folks in our community have that. So that's why we created our emergency meal kit with the hospital. We have that program where when folks who screen for food insecurity are discharged from the hospital, they get to take home a bag. They get to take home a bag of food so they can provide it not only for themselves but for their family and have the resources that they need to connect to our services further. We love this program. I'm asking for people to contribute $500 right now. $500 for this program. That's just $41 a month for 1 year. You can spread it out longer if you'd like. It's pretty incredible. Let's check in with our team. We have anyone for $500? Becky Easton, $500. Thank you so much. Laura McLean, $500. Thank you so much. Thank you. It's a really amazing program. We love working with the hospital. I know healthcare is more important than ever. $500. Lauren Dick, thank you so much. Our healthcare is so important. Everyone who has to go to the hospital under such a horrible circumstance deserves to have access to healthy food. This program connects people with that. I'm so proud of this program. Thank you.
And you should be proud of this program. I mean, props to you. I know this event is about thanking our donors, but I want to take a second and thank you. When you look at the way that Just Food is run, when you look at the diversity of programs, when you look at all of this, and I say this as an individual that had 2 terms on the city commission. I worked hand in hand with as many nonprofits and charitable organizations as you can imagine. The way that Just Food is run is remarkable. You've done an incredible job of creating programming that actually reaches the people that need it. This isn't just, well, we're a building and you can come to us for food. These programs we're talking about, this isn't a building. This is a way in which the community is reached. The community doesn't have to reach us. That's what your contribution today means. It means providing the resources necessary to go out and do these things. These home food deliveries. This is like the Amazon of food pantry, only instead of Amazon destroying a local economy, you're saving a local community. It's remarkable. It's wonderful. Your dollars matter. Keep them coming. Thank you so much for your contributions tonight.
And thank you for Gary and Becky Dick, an incredible $5,000 contribution. I'm so grateful. Okay, so my last category that I want to talk about is what do you look forward to the most at the end of the year? When it comes November, it starts getting cold out, what do you look forward to the most?
Well, I love eating, and so I try to treat every day like Thanksgiving, but Thanksgiving itself is my one opportunity to not be socially awkward with the way I consume food, so probably Thanksgiving.
Well, you know what? Just Food does a lot of work around Thanksgiving and winter holiday meals. And tonight I'm asking people to contribute $100 towards our holiday meal program. It costs Just Food $20 a holiday meal to provide. So that's between a winter holiday and Thanksgiving, and we're providing it. And that meal comes with not only the turkey or the vegetarian entree option that we're working with Merchants Club and Plate on, and all the fixins. So that includes stuffing, regular potatoes, sweet potatoes, you name it, the box comes with it. I'm asking folks to contribute $100 to make sure 5 families have a holiday meal. Let's check in with our team. Do we have $100, $1,000? Jim Walden, $500. Thank you so much. Julian Davey, thank you so much. Another contribution. What about holiday meals? I love them. I am so fortunate to have an incredible family that I love so much, and I look forward to the holidays every year, and my family never had to worry about the holidays. But right now there are 27,500 people in our community right now who are going to have holidays that are not like they typically are. Folks like Tim Bateman, thank you so much. Thanks for Teresa and Hannah, thank you. They're willing to contribute to make sure those families have a holiday meal this year. Because it makes a difference.
I want to give a quick shout out, Braintree Montessori School. Every year they do this thing where they call it the feast. And all the students at Braintree come together and they prepare a meal and the families come together and they eat. Well, with the COVID-19 pandemic, can't really happen. We can't really put a whole room of people elbow to elbow together. So what did they do? Instead of totally canceling the event, they said every single classroom at Braintree is going to have a Just Food barrel. And instead of preparing a meal for our families to enjoy, we're going to prepare food in bulk for our community to enjoy. And it's efforts like that that are amazing. And also efforts like Patrick Schmitz donating $100 for us tonight. Thank you, sir. Lori Johns, another $100.
Sue Watts, that's my mom. Thank you, Mom. I appreciate it. It's so incredible. It really makes a difference. I really, I'm fortunate. I get to have the opportunity to work with the incredible volunteers who work so hard every Thanksgiving. My incredible team, my incredible staff who works in and out every single day to make sure that folks in our community have access to healthy food. On a year like this, they're burning the midnight oil. They're making sure all thousands and thousands and thousands of turkeys are put out. My team is incredible. My volunteers are incredible. I'm asking you to invest in our Thanksgiving meal program. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you for contributing $100. I appreciate it. We have more folks than ever before who have signed up for Thanksgiving, and I need your help to make sure it's possible. Because we're now rolling into the winter holiday meal sign up, and those sign ups are high. Thank you, Tori. Thank you so much. We're so grateful. It makes such a huge difference. Even my own staff contributed just right now tonight. He personally has seen what an impact those holiday meals make. And I know that it makes a difference to him when he gets the opportunity to see the faces of our clients as he puts it in their car come next Saturday. So thank you, Tori, for contributing. That means so much to me. What about, who else? Who do we have for $100?
And I'll tell you, here's a little donor pro tip for you, those of you at home. If you're going to make a contribution to Just Food in the future, not tonight, there's a lot of people making great contributions tonight, but hunger is year-round. So when your laptop closes, Just Food is still in need. This community is still in need. Little donor pro tip for you. Get your children involved. When you go to Just Food to make a contribution, whether that be food, whether that be money, take your children with you. This is something that they need to see. That's a behavior that needs to be modeled. You will raise the next generation of good souls through your good deed. Take that opportunity, please, to engage your children in the process of being part of something bigger than themselves.
Well, Matt, I can't say it better myself. And I think it's now time to say thank you to everyone who has been so generous, whether it's through our auction, whether it's through our live auction or our paddle race. Your generosity has truly blown us away. We can't wait to visit and have an event with you in person. And in the meantime, thank you for welcoming us into your homes. The Harvest Feast 2020 has been an incredible event. Matt, I couldn't have pictured anyone better to do it than with you. Hopefully you have a couple of new friends, and I'm excited to now announce right now, tonight, we have raised $76,927 at this year's This wouldn't have been possible without all of you watching, my incredible team, Matt Herbert here, Adam, AJ with Fiberlux Media. Thank you. You've been incredible. Ashton McCaskill with Ashton McCaskill Designs. Thank you. Our sponsors are so important. We wouldn't be able to do without our sponsors. Everyone from Dr. Ranch Bar, from the beautiful Cider Gallery, from Clayton Well Financial Partners. I can't name them all. You'll see a screen here with all of them. But thank you to our sponsors and to everyone at home right now enjoying their delicious feast. Thank you so much for participating in the Harvest Feast bundles. I hope you had an incredible dinner. Stay tuned. Enjoy Ernesto. Enjoy 20 more minutes of incredible live music. I know I will. It's been so wonderful to have you. Matt, you're an incredible MC. What is a Harvest Feast without you?
Hey, I'll stand 6 feet away from you anytime you need.
Thank you. Good night, everyone.
Crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through. To see those rainbows in my mind when I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us, building castles in the sky. Just the two of us, you and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is. It don't make no flowers grow. Good things might come to those who wait, not for those who wait too late. Oh, we gotta go for all we know. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles way up high. Just the two of us. You and I. The crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, and I wanna be the one with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. Just the two, just the two, just the two of us. Building castles in the sky. Just the two of us. You and I. see the crystal raindrops fall on the window down the hall, and it becomes the morning dew. And darling, when the morning comes and I see the morning sun, and I wanna spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. We're building castles in the sky, just the two of us, you and I. C'est une chanson qui nous ressemble, toi qui m'aimais et je t'aimais, nous vivions tous les deux ensemble, toi qui m'aimais et je t'aimais. Mais la vie séparée, c'est doucement, tout doucement, sans faire de bruit. Et la mer passée sur le sable, le passe des hommes désunis. The autumn leaves drift past my window. The autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. Since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. The autumn past my window, the autumn leaves of red and gold. I see your lips, the summer kisses, the sunburned hands I used to hold. But since you went away, the days grow long, and soon I'll hear old winter song. But I'll miss you most of all, my darling, when autumn leaves start to fall. When autumn leaves start to fall, when autumn leaves start to fall. a day, what a day. Peace and blessings manifest with every lesson learned. If your knowledge were your wealth, then it would be well earned. If we were made in His image, then call us by our name. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. Oh, on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. All night till the break of dawn. On and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. All night till the break of dawn. I was born underwater with $3.06. Yeah, you may laugh, 'cause you did not do your math. Hey, like 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. The world keeps turning. Oh, what a day. What a day, what a day. The man that knows something knows that he knows nothing at all. Does it seem colder in your summertime and hotter in your fall? If we were made in His image, then call us by our name. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. I go on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. All night till the vultures swarm. On and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. Mad props to the God you're born. I am feeling kinda hungry, 'cause my high is coming down. Don't feed me yours, 'cause your food does not endure. I think I need a cup of tea, 'cause the world keeps burning. Oh, what a day, what a day, what a day. The mothership can't save you, so your ass is gonna get left. If we were made in His image, then call us by our name. Most intellects do not believe in God, but they fear us just the same. I go on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. On and on and on and on. And on and on. On and on and on and on. On and on. Oh, like 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Like 1, 2, 3. Oh, like 1, 2, 3. Oh, like 1, 2, 3. Hey. Like 1, 2, 3. Hey, yeah. Like 1, 2, 3. It was a stormy night. You know the kind where the lightning strikes. And I was hanging out with some of my artsy friends. Ooh, you, the night was young, the night went on. People cooling out till the break of dawn. Incense was burning, so I'm feeling right. I see, I picks my friends like I picks my fruit. My granny told me that when I was only youth. I don't go around trying to be what I'm not. I don't waste my time trying to get what you got. I work at pleasing me cause I can't please you, and that's why I do what I do. My soul flies free like a willow tree. Do we? And if you don't wanna get down with me, don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you don't wanna pick from my apple tree. If you don't wanna get down with me, you don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you dumb ditty. I have a hoe, and I take it everywhere I go. Cause I'm planting seeds, so I reap what I sow. You know, on and on and on and on. My cipher keeps moving like a rolling stone. I can't control the soul flowing in me. Picks my guns like I picks my fruit. My granny told me that when I was only youth. I don't want to trying to be what I'm not. I don't waste my time trying to get what you got. I work at pleasing me cause I can't please you, and that's why I do what I do. My soul flies free like a willow tree. Do we? And if you don't wanna get down with me, you don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you dumb ditty. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you just don't wanna get down. Oh my, 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 oh my, 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 that I, my, 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 that I. So did the fiddle diddle diddle doodle diddle doodle day. So doodle diddle diddle doodle diddle diddle so diddle day. So diddle doodle diddle. So fiddle diddle bit doodle doodle diddle doodle. Diddle diddle. Oh, da 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 da. Saturday, so little bad, bad for best for better day. So diddle 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 diddle. Oh, you just don't wanna get down. You just don't wanna get down, 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 down. You just don't wanna get down, down. You just don't wanna get down, 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 down. Oh, you just don't wanna get down. Oh, down, down, down. Just don't wanna get down, yeah. You just don't want it down. You just don't want it down. See, I picks my friends like I picks my fruit. My gainer told me that when I was only youth. I don't go around trying to be what I'm not. I don't waste my time trying to get what you got. I work at pleasing me cause I can't please you, and that's why I do what I do. My soul flies free like a willow tree. Do we? And if you don't wanna get down with me, don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you dumb ditty. And if you don't wanna get down with me, you don't wanna pick from my apple tree. And if you don't wanna get down with me, just don't wanna get down.